Alright, peeps, what's going on? I got my trashy little work shirt on. Cause I think I'm going to work today, but I never know. There's so much inconsistency or whatever. But long time no see, you guys. I've been doing some stuff on the other channel, the Ignorance Oreo channel, the Skit channel. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't know me. But today we got 2020 NBA bubble lore. I saw this video come out like a couple weeks ago. Oh, it says 5 days ago on there. 5 days ago, I saw it come out. And I was like, dude, I want to watch this, but I wanted to react to it. It sounds like something that would be nice to react to. It's coming from this guy. His name's Trey with 3 Ys. Trey with 3 Ys. Shout out Trey with 3 Ys. Subscribe to him. I'm going to pre-light the video, all that. Thank you. Thank you for letting us watch this video, Trey. You're never going to see this, but I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna start the recording or whatever. It's been a while, but I don't forget the process. Alright, let's get it going. 2020, hold on, I'm a Jazz fan. First and foremost, let's get some stuff out of the way. This is not gonna be a fun trip for a Jazz fan. Not a fun time to be a Jazz fan. Obviously, Blue 3-1 that year. Iconic Jamal Donovan Mitchell series that keeps getting brought up every 2 months on Twitter. That shit pisses me off every time. That's a bad look. We'll get to it. I'm sure it's gonna get mentioned though.
I asked y'all, if you only had one chance with a time machine, what would you do? Stop Trey from making videos and make him get a J-O-B. One chance with a time machine.
Have I seen this dude's video
thinking about me? Anyway, next question down below. Go and humor me. Man, I ain't gonna lie.
I've seen this guy.
Got on this channel. The lore videos might be top 2.
He does these. He didn't have this many subscribers when I last saw him. He's doing pretty good for himself. I fuck with it, bro. I fuck with it. I don't remember what I saw.
Going back, seeing what happened in the past and shit, and making a movie out of it. 90s NBA lore, 2000s NBA lore, 2010s NBA lore, and now the 2020s.
Maybe I watched one of those.
Movie in half a decade. So I guess we got to do the next closest, bestest thing. The bubble.
Oh, he ran out of decades NBA lore shit. So now he's just got to do 2020 bubble.
This is not a fire drill, nigga. This the real thing.
Going into the 2019-2020 season, we all knew it was going to be crazy, but for different reasons. Because that offseason, that 2019 offseason, might have been the craziest one of all time.
Facts, bro.
Teams up with Harden and Houston.
The 2020 season was actually
join
crazy.
The Nets. Clippers get Kawhi and Paul George in what's looking like possibly the worst fucking trade of all time. And then the Lakers acquire Anthony Davis after missing the playoffs with LeBron in their first year. Coincidentally, the most hype prospect since LeBron goes #1 to the Pelicans. Ja Morant goes #2 to the Grizzlies.
I'd say my second year of really watching the NBA. Obviously everybody's been watching basketball their whole life or whatever. I have too. I used to be a LeBron fan before picking the Jazz in 2016, 2017. That was the first playoff series I ever watched. It was the Joe Johnson playoff series and Gordon Hayward. They beat the Clippers in 7. That was the first thing I really paid attention to, and I picked the team. Horrible decision. Bad move. I wasn't aware of what I was getting myself into, but it's been all downhill from there. I was I didn't really watch that season. I didn't really watch the season after. I was really about to give up and go back to LeBron if Donovan Mitchell didn't show up. But, things happen. But I didn't really watch that 2018 season either. 2018, 2019. That's the first time I really watched it. And then I was fully immersed in the 2020 season. And then the shit got shut down.
The whole summer just busted. And for NBA fans, this was beauty personified. Because, thank God this shit wasn't happening anymore. The NBA felt wide open for the first time in a while. So many different teams with a lot of talent. This season was bound to be different from the rest. Yeah.
Ali, I love your hair.
It's easy to spot me on the court.
Damn shame. NBA was speaking low-key. They had a fire-ass All-Star game. They finally fixed the All-Star game.
You're welcome. Not so fast.
I know y'all remember that one in Chicago.
Same old phone? Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
A lot different.
I
Now
know
have
we're gonna cut that
information
out.
about at least one of those passengers who's died in that helicopter
Oh
crash.
my God, not
It has
Kobe.
been confirmed. CNN is able to tell
The
you
beginning
now
of the end.
that NBA star Kobe Bryant was on board that helicopter.
Where were y'all at when Kobe died, man? I was on Rocket League. I was on Rocket League. It was It was like 12 in the afternoon or something like that. Man, oh man. January 26th.
And is now dead at the age of 41.
That guy, he was like, Kobe Bryant died.
This was probably the
Nobody
closest thing to
believed
9/11 I ever experienced. Felt like everything just paused in the NBA world.
Everybody had
and
the same
sports world. Matter of fact,
experience.
the actual fucking world. Niggas getting 24-second violations, crying. It's just like, damn, nigga, Kobe? No, my nigga, Kobe. And now with hindsight, looking back at it, bro, the fact that we kicked off 2020 with that, nigga, we should have known some bullshit was on the way. And in fact, there was some bullshit on the way. A month away from what felt like was gonna end up being one of the greatest playoffs ever. The coronavirus, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that.
He
We gonna
cutting
blink
his
it out.
sentences so fast, like this shit, the mic is glitching, bro. You hear that?
End up being one of the greatest playoffs ever. The coronavirus, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. We gonna blank it out. Have finally made it to
okay,
the
you did
US
that
and
on
had
purpose.
the
My
whole
bad.
country on 10. Motherfuckers trying to figure out how serious it is, how fast it's gonna spread. All types of shit, bro. This is not a joke. Well, to most of us, this wasn't a joke. But to 7-foot French niggas with the last...
See, I didn't even realize he was gonna start this far back. I damn near forgot about this shit. I already had a bunch of Utah Jazz merch. I was wearing my sweatshirt to class. I already had like a Donovan Mitchell jersey. I think I wore the sweatshirt the day this shit happened. No, it got like announced at nighttime. It was after this band concert or wherever we had. And then the next day I was like, I'm gonna come to school with some Jazz merch on and get so much attention, bro. I was getting clowned at the lunch table
well,
and
this
shit.
jokester just thought it was fucking hilarious. And ironically was the first player to test positive, creating a domino effect for the rest of the league, fucking him over. And I mean, look, with him doing this or not
That's some
doing
old
this shit would happen
bullshit.
anyway. But I mean, this is how it actually happened. Rudy Gobert of all niggas
Rudy
would be the
Gobert.
first one to get COVID. March
Man, oh
9th makes
man.
the joke. March
Y'all
11th
niggas been
gets
hating
tested
ever
positive.
since.
Nigga, you wouldn't believe what happened.
Never
later
forget
that
when
night.
Rudy Gobert started COVID, dog. Oh my gosh, dude. I used to have so many bad Instagram wars, dude. Instagram, you ever like comment on Instagram posts, like NBA community Instagram posts, where they all hated Utah so much. They all hated Gobert. I was always fighting the top 5 Gobert center allegations every day. This was a stressful time. I was growing gray hairs
ESPN,
over this team,
this
man.
astaunding and unprecedented story
I forgot
continues
about
to
it.
evolve.
It's kind of
At
suppressed.
halftime with Adrian
Suppressed
Wojnarowski, I
memories.
suggested that we would speak to him
NBA
soon.
suspended the
I had
season.
no idea
Yeah,
that it would
this
be
was
this
crazy,
soon.
crazy,
He has
crazy
just
time.
tweeted within the past 2 minutes that the NBA
Already at
is
7 minutes,
suspending
dude.
the season.
8 minutes,
It's not
actually.
funny anymore, nigga. They're doing what? And so here we are, a month before what was supposed to be the
And it's all
playoffs with
Gobert's
no
fault.
basketball. Not even just basketball. No, pretty much anything. All major leagues and events shut down. Niggas is rioting.
We was
looting,
out here
all this 'cause
watching
of Rudy
marble
Gobert.
racing,
A solution
bro.
had
Shout
to
out
be
Yellow's
made,
Marbles
bro.
Runs.
The NBA knew they couldn't just waste a whole season. No bueno. That's just not gonna work. Adam Silver had to get in his bag, bro. And this ain't 2025 Adam Silver, nigga. This is prime Adam Silver. 22 teams, 8 seeding games, playoffs,
Adam
and
Silver
one
gets way
champion.
too
But because
much
of
hate.
COVID and the restrictions it brought, they couldn't do this shit in the Staples Center. So what did prime Adam Silver do? He said, fuck it, built a bubble. Teams would be competing in a resort in Orlando. No fans, no family, no hoes. Just ball. On a side note, if any of this gets copyrighted muted, bro, I'm sorry, man. I cannot use them YouTube uncopyrighted ass fucking beats. Them ding
You
ding
don't
ding.
care.
Like no, I really might just go back to y'all be DM me at YouTube is Trey on Instagram. If you got some fire shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're in a vid, and everybody else just follow cause fuck it. But so we had some of
Pacers
the most
fan?
pure basketball we had ever
That's
seen
fine. You gonna
because
be
it was no
talking about
fans. It
TJ
was
Warren.
basically just
I seen TJ Warren. I saw something on Twitter. It was talking about bubble TJ Warren.
in the gym. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, the more I think
a
about this
coincidence.
shit, bro, the bubble was
But look,
tough.
there you go.
It's like the game mode switched to LA Fitness. And if you've ever seen videos of NBA players at LA Fitnesses, don't miss at fucking all, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they're half trying.
Oh my gosh. Bubble MVP Damian Lillard.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to y'all the bubble
How
MVP
many more?
Damian belt to ass Lillard, giving niggas 42, 51, 61, and average 38 and 10 on
going
50%
crazy.
shooting through it all. Leading the
Just to get,
Blazers
like,
to
swept
6 and 2
in
in
the
the bubble and an AC,
Nah,
putting the
4-1.
whole team on his back and saving them. But I mean, shit, that is
Against
Damian
the
Lillard.
Lakers.
It's crazy when it's not.
In the sky, suburbs plane. Nah,
God damn, you doing hella heavy.
respond to a lane.
Got fucking fucking TJ Warren going for 50. Averaged 31 through all the seeding games. 52% from 3 on 7 attempts.
Trey, were you a Pacers fan back in these days though? Because if you like just became a Pacers fan, that shit don't count. I need to know. Let's see.
And was first team all bubble. And from there on was the birth of the legend, Bubble TJ Warren. People were seriously debating if he was in Jordan and LeBron talks. I don't think anybody, including him, could have predicted this. And so with this shit happening, who else knew what the
born in
fuck? Like
2024.
D-Book and the Suns going undefeated, shocked the world. Another first team all bubbler. And what made it so surprising is these niggas were ass before 11th in the West and going into the bubble with
like
less than 1%.
Birth, bro. I didn't know we was getting signed up for, man. I'm a Suns hater, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all why right now. I'm a Suns hater. This team, I wasn't a Suns hater back in these days. We had different problems to like deal with. But the next season, after all the Rudy Gobert discourse, I told you I was growing them gray hairs, stressing out 24/7 next season. And we had an amazing season. First seed. But like in the off season, these guys, like when it first started, I was like when I first started hating them, I was happy for them, their little 8-0 run right here, dude. It was cool. I was like, wow, Suns basketball finally. I've never seen a hype Phoenix crowd or whatever. But in the off season, they're like, let's go get Chris Paul. And like that they like copied their starting lineup is like the same as our starting lineup. And like it's supposed to be our season. Like they got the veteran point guard, they got Chris Paul, we got Mike Conley, the all-star shooting guard, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, power forward and small forward. They got Mikal Bridges and we got Bojan Bogdanovic. Shout out Bojan for retirement. That was my guy. Power forward was whatever. And then they got the defensive center. They got DeAndre Ayton. They was trying to say DeAndre Ayton was better than Gobert. Like that shit. Like they matched our shit and they like followed us the entire next season. While I have to battle in the comments under every Instagram post. Yo, y'all a first round exit. First round exit. All you can't even root for like your team because you know they gonna prove you right, prove the haters right. Like that's what sucks. That the gray hairs. Oh my god. That next season is when this season I wasn't even all pressed about that, man. This team broke my mental state. I'm never forgiving the Suns. Like we get second round exit. They copy our entire shit and they get to go to the finals. I'm never getting over that. Never.
A chance to make the
Never
playoffs.
getting
They
over
wanted
that.
any chance they had to play their best basketball.
The Suns have it. 6 to play. Booker. This is for the win.
Yeah, Devin Booker, yeah. That shit did not need a fucking.
Yeah, man.
Why is my hold on?
It's all them W's and
I gotta
took
make sure my
control,
thing works.
went solo,
My
and built my
2x
own
speed.
online
You
night
did not need no
empire.
Devin Booker edit, dude.
still did not make the playoffs. Tragic. Instead,
No.
this is what the playoffs were looking like. Lakers coming in with the first seed that was pretty much guaranteed based off the regular season. Bron's
Oh,
looking
this
for his
Lakers
fourth
team,
ring
man.
in
I
the
was
name of
hating
Kobe.
so
And
hard.
most people are predicting the Western Conference
I'm an
matchup with the
underdog
Clippers. Can
supporter, y'all.
Kawhi go back to back with Paul George? Shit, can the Clippers finally fucking make a Western Conference final? And then you had a rising Nuggets team at third, a small ball Houston Rockets at fourth, Chris Paul led Thunder at 5, COVID boys at 6, a Luka playoff
COVID
debut
boys,
on the way
like,
at
look at
7,
the
Mr.
disrespect.
Bubble himself, Damian Lillard in the
I'm
Blazers
not
at 8,
here to
and then
get
over
mad.
in the East, you had the real MVP Lee in the
Whoa.
pack, and not even just MVP, nigga D-Boy too, was looking like it could really be the Bucks here, especially with Toronto no
even
longer having
make it out
Kawhi,
the
but even
second round.
despite that, were a second seed, went 7-1
Did
in
they
the
lose-
seeding
did they
game,
lose
now
to the
looking for
Raptors?
their second chip. Then you
Not
had
again.
Boston at 3, Pacers at 4, Miami
beat
at
them?
5, Sixers with no Simmons
I
at
can't
6,
remember.
KD-less, Kyrie-less Nets, and then an Orlando Magic team that's just happy to be there. And so the one and only
Nets?
bubble playoffs was set. Which teams will rise above and win a game of pure hoop? Who will say fuck all the
This
distractions?
is
But most
2K14
importantly,
classic right here.
who wants it more?
By the street sweeper, then clean up the street. Cool like cruising and
Bro,
The Lakers
I
and
remember
Blazers
this
series,
shit.
Damian Lillard all over.
It was
on
like
game
Flighted
1. Some of these
just
shots
dropped
are
his
just
album, bro.
Bro, what the f? Spoiler
I was
LeBron
watching people
masterplan,
react to
making
it.
everybody wonder.
This on in the
oh,
background.
shit, do the Blazers actually have a
They
chance?
was
They
getting
did
behind.
not
They was
have a
getting
chance.
blasted.
Lakers win every single game after that. LeBron averages a triple-double. Anthony Davis 30 and 2 blocks. And a Damian Lillard injury.
Sorry, I keep bringing up these random events around this shit. We're never gonna get through this video.
It was a good effort,
But
man.
like, that's like how I
So
like
the
to view
Lakers are
stuff.
moving
Like,
on to either
you
play Houston
go back to a
or
point in
the
time,
Rockets.
you gotta like
Houston or the Rockets.
dig out everything that was going
I'm
on
sorry,
at the time,
guys.
so like you
Houston
can
or
like really
fucking
be in the
Thunder.
moment. This was a crazy series. This was low-key the best first round. Never mind.
Bro,
It was the best series in my eyes.
A
Just fuck
crazy
that other
series. A year earlier, Chris Paul traded for West,
Dort
everyone
series.
thinking CP was doomed to hell, but shocked the
See,
world.
this
in
the
way
only
he was
time
able
I
to
ever
lead
rooted
his
for
team,
Chris
got
Paul.
these niggas a 5th seed, and now with a chance to knock off the Rockets. And it all comes down to
The
a
Rockets
game
were like the
7 back
original
and
version
forth
of the
throughout the
Suns.
whole
Fuck them
shit. Coming down to the wire. It's 40 seconds left.
Utah
OKC
terrorists.
down 1. Chris Paul with a staple Chris Paul shot. And it's no good. They get another chance
I
with a
damn near
Lou
used
Dort
to root
3.
for
And
Golden
Harden
State
blocks
over
it.
there.
Damn, man. What an effort by OKC, though. But, you know, I'm sure they'll be fine. So it'll be the Rockets
I was
playing the
so
Lakers
salty.
in the next round.
Lou Dort had like 7 threes in that game. I remember that shit so vividly. He had 7 threes, 30 points. Every time I watch Lou Dort now, he's hitting like at least 5 threes. That every time he's on my TV screen.
Meanwhile, we're getting damn near the best guard matchup I've ever seen.
750 from the bank and they say goddamn. I ain't gotta walk and I just call they know who
Man, this
Bubble
shit.
Donovan Mitchell versus Bubble Jamal Murray. Both of these niggas had 2 50-point games. And both
Bro, I
averaged
gotta keep pausing it, dude. I gotta keep pausing it. This series, fuck, man. I remember that game 1. This series, the entire series like went down where you gotta take driving school. I took driving school like 1 week of driving school. This was like the series that was going on. Like I'd come home and like we won the game or whatever already. We went up 3-1 or whatever, dude. The first game was a loss, if I remember correct. Yeah. He dropped 57 points, and he lost. That's the only game I got to watch, and they lost. And then I had to go to driving school later because that one was that was the first game of the day. They had that one on in the afternoon. But like every other game, I didn't get to see us win. And then like when driving school was done, those were like games 5 through 7 that I had to watch and suffer through.
over 30 on 50% shooting. He's just going bucket for bucket. But it was looking like the Jazz were going to end up coming out on top with a 3-1 lead. But you know how those get sometimes.
750 from the bank and they say goddamn.
It's another game.
Like,
so
y'all was
Jazz
just hating
down
on Gobert. Gobert was on ultimate hate watch the whole time. They still gonna pretend like he had a bad series. He averaged 18 points. Jokic wasn't doing shit. Jokic didn't have to. They would have lost this series if it was just Jokic and regular Jamal Murray. But for some reason, no. Lakers fans didn't. They didn't experience Jamal Murray first. This Jamal Murray. No, man. No, this was the one I was hoping would come out against the Thunder. I was watching the Thunder this year, if you didn't know. But like that nothing goes my way. Nothing goes my way. This Jamal Murray was something different. This is not fair. We did not deserve this. We should have been the main characters. We've been suffering through this COVID stuff. Y'all done made us the punching bag of the COVID stuff, and now we get. It's so embarrassing, bro. Especially when you're in the Instagram comments.
Donovan Mitchell
they
with
just
the
get to
Rockets.
hate, and
Or
they're
never.
always right. Always right. I don't miss
And
being a
back
good
tap, he
team.
lost it. The Nuggets come up with
This
a
shit
defensive
hurt.
play. Murray.
It took so
They
long
missed
for
the
my
layup. Gobert got
sanity
it.
to come
Mitchell
back.
hanging at the other end.
I
2
used to be
seconds.
so mellow before this team, dude. I used to be like so chilled out.
to go.
Everything
For
changed.
the win.
Imagine having to watch that.
Lucky as Mike Conley missed that shit. Yeah, at this moment, Donovan Mitchell knew
This
he was out.
this
of
entire
the
game,
cancels
bro,
the
I
NBA,
just-
and then you blow
I
a
knew he was
3-1
gonna
lead when it
lose.
comes back. Yeah, nah, GG's, bro. And just like that, it will be the Nuggets moving on to the next round to
But
either
shout out to
face
the Nuggets,
the
though.
Clippers
The
or
Nuggets,
Mavericks.
I've never disliked the Nuggets.
Don't get too close.
They're like a underdog rooters like fantasy. They've always been the underdog, except in like 2023. Except after 2023, because nobody believed in the Nuggets in 2023. They were like, oh, it's the Lakers. Like, we've done it before, it's the Lakers again.
Chopper close, my pistol close.
Ah, yes, the legend of Skinny Luka versus a little
Oh, I forgot about
It's
this
2-1.
series.
Clippers
These are
up
some
20.
fantastic
Porzingis
games.
for the Mavs. Luka got an ankle sprain. Shit is not going well. Huh?
I'm rooting against all the LA teams.
Wait. No, not that music. Can't be. No way. No.
Fuck you, me. I go off my team. Boy, fuck you, dog.
The discourse around this series, all the discourse around this series, you'd have thought
shoot a three
the Mavericks,
and then shoot a foot. It's
the
now
Mavericks
1
won
point
this
game.
series.
Now or never. Who was it all?
Back to Doncic. Doncic pulls up.
My
three-pointer.
God, bro. All the highlights are just
It's
Mavericks
good.
highlights. So
Doncic
nobody.
wins the game at the buzzer.
43, 17, and 13. On a shit ankle, we had ourselves a series until we did.
I can't believe they
40
traded
and then by
Luka,
14.
man.
It was a good effort, but we are on to the next round. Or my bad, the next conference. I
They traded him to
forgot
that
that shit
unlikable
exists
team.
here. I'll tell you how it went, bro. Sweet,
Oh, God,
sweet,
we do not
sweet,
care.
gentlemen, sweet. Yeah, it's about as Eastern Conference as it gets. But hey, man,
No,
look, there's
Raptors,
always the next round.
no, never mind. That was the season before. Raptors, Celtics, great
Celtics
series.
start the series up 2-0 and looking to go up 3-0.
I remember the one. It was like OG Anunoby in the corner, right?
Last possession, it's a tie game. Kemba with the ball.
Marcus
Kemba with the ball. Hey, nigga, that better have worked out. Spent 5
forgot
seconds
about
being a
Kemba
Harlem Glow
and
and
the
tried to
Celtics.
teammate wide open. Leaving the Raptors only half a second to make some shake. Or they're going down 3-0.
Yeah, here it goes.
Lowry, Van Vliet, Gasol,
They
Siakam, and
put Taco
Anunoby.
Fall.
0.5 to go in game 3. OG with the look.
Keep my shooting cold, east to west. No nigga be
That's what I remember from the series.
There's a word for door, I told these G's.
Raptors win the next 3
I
out of 4
forget most
games,
of it.
including a crazy double OT to force a game 7.
Oh, they
Game
beat the
7, though, that
Celtics?
Boston comes out on top, and Tatum and Smart
Oh,
willing
hell
the
no.
Celtics to a conference final to play.
Oh, this is the Heat season. I forgot. I'm forgetting everything.
Wings.
That's who beat the Bucks. Goran Dragic.
Hey, this little Drizzy reppin'.
Hey, I want to say this,
You
but
guys
I'll let you
figure it
ring
out.
after this fucking shit. Because Miami put belt to
Oh,
ass.
God.
The number 1 seed looked like a number 9
This
seed.
was like the original. This season for the Bucks is like how this season is right now for in 2025 for the Bucks. Like I remember the discourse after they lost this shit. Giannis was like, the Warriors shit that's happening right now. Yeah, it was happening back then. It was like Giannis gonna go to the Warriors or whatever, and then he surprised us by signing the extension, and then he went on to win. And there's a parallel here because the same stuff's going on. Like they're saying he might trust the Bucks, sign the extension or whatever, just like he did in 2020. And you know, next season he gonna win a ring.
Jimmy
Hell
gives him
no.
40 in game 1. Game
They
20
really
free
traded
throws in
Chris
game 2,
Middleton
and a
for
calm
Kyle
30 in
Kuzma,
game
y'all.
3. Shit crazy, nigga. Bucks are pretty
That's
much
not
fried.
getting
Going to game 4, and
the
Giannis rose
exposure
his
it
ankle.
needs to.
Sayonara. Oh. Not sayonara. Could Chris Middleton actually do the impossible? I'll answer that
I don't
one
remember
for you,
this
buddy.
shit at all.
Fuck no. So with our Eastern Conference Finals set up, it was time to see who awaited in the West.
I said close killers. Who shot?
This is the
I don't
first
remember. That bitch off
installation of
Oklahoma.
Game 1,
Celtics Heat.
Lakers versus Rockets. And the Rockets are dominated. Small
I
ball
was
is
hating.
working. No
Not
centers OP.
This is the most unlikable shit ever, bro. I was not watching this series.
You know, that was an actual argument in my group chat once. They were like, how are Lakers going to stop a 5-out? Harden's unstoppable. It's either
Yeah, that
ISO
small
bucket or
ball narrative
PJ
was
Tucker
going
3 every
crazy.
time. Try to tell these niggas this is not 2K. And win not another game after that. Bron and AD are just too much. And so the conference finals was their next destination. But who was their next enemy?
This beat make me
Oh
wanna
my
call me daddy.
god.
GSP.
Oh,
Maybe
this is
shit
also
go
why
well
I
on-
fuck with the Nuggets, man. At least they did the same shit to the Ops in the next series.
Know why the fuck you think you leaving me?
Clippers go up in the series 3-1.
At least
Making this
they
the second
stayed
time in a row
consistent.
The Nuggets had to face this deficit. And the second time
I
in a
was
row,
rooting for
they
them
faced this
100%.
deficit. Clippers blow leads in
We
games
would've
5
lost to the
and 6
Clippers.
when they could have closed it out. Nuggets absolutely murking them in the second half. So Jokic, Murray, and the rest of the Nuggets are able to force a game 7. So it all comes down
My
to
gosh,
this.
this was so much more embarrassing. They did it in the same exact fashion.
Drives, double teamed, up top to
Stinky
Yeah,
P.
playoff P and Kawhi
Pandemic P.
in full effect. While Jamal Murray was frying them. Game just not even close to close. And just
My
like
gosh,
that, another
dude.
3-1
I can't
is
believe they
blown.
did
So
that.
with that, our
I can't.
conference finals matchup.
That's insane. Insane. Back-to-back 3-1 leads. Ultimate underdog story, y'all. Y'all can never make me hate Jokic. Never. Anybody who beats the Suns too, like, they're heroes of the NBA. Giannis, he's my hero. Jokic, my hero. Luka, I don't rock with Luka that much, but he saved basketball.
Are officially
for sure.
set. Representing the East, we had the Celtics versus
Anthony
the Heat, and in the
Edwards.
West, the Lakers versus the Nuggets. Don't know how many people saw this coming, but here we are.
I sell, I ship, I bag, I seal, I swag, that good shit.
It's game 1 of the Eastern
Oh,
Conference
yeah, the
Finals.
Bam
Coming
block.
down to the wire. Tie game.
Me
Derrick
and Bam,
Jones
we
Jr.
got
on
a
Jason
love-hate
Tatum Sr.
relationship.
I was
Because I was battling, and I told y'all about the top 5 center toss. I was battling. I was battling in them comments, yo, them gray hairs.
Game goes to OT. It's back and forth. Jimmy Butler ultimately being the one to put the heat up too. Celtics now with another chance to end the game.
This Heat team was fire, bro. This
At
is like
7. Working against Butler, got
the
downhill.
formula. This series was
One
fire.
of the best blocks I've
But
ever
they
seen
kept-
in the playoffs.
they kept
So
doing
he
it
set the
over
tone
and
of the
over
series
again.
with This game. End up
It's
blowing up
always
3-1
Heat and
thanks to a
Celtics
Tyler
every
Hero
single year.
37 piece. And this was not one
I'm
of them other
tired.
3-1 leads. Heat
The
made
Heat
sure to
team
get
is
them out of there
stale,
in 6
dog.
games,
This
so
is
that
not.
everyone's
This is like the
surprised
last time I
fifth seed
came.
Miami Heat was headed to the finals and awaiting for what was next.
Dropping that top out of vert, I've been pushing the coupe through the slums. What you been doing? Smacking this bitch off a perk.
Nuggets could
I
have
know what
tied
you
it
think
up
of
right
usually
there.
when you hear Nuggets versus like game winner here, game winner there, Jokic being Jokic. But before those moments, there were these.
No, we
moments.
forgot about this series. We forgot about this
Foul
series.
to
Go
give.
Nuggets.
Jokic.
This was bullshit. This was bullshit. This is Mason Plumlee's fault. This never should have happened. It should have been 1-1. Denver gonna take a 2-1 series lead.
Here's Davis 4-3 in the win.
This was his cap.
And with that, after only 5 games and a Jokic jail sentence carried out by Dwight Howard, it was the 1 seed Lakers who would be moving on to the finals. And so our 2020 bubble final matchups are set. The
This was
Miami
kinda
Heat
underwhelming.
versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Favorites
But
versus
they had a
Cinderella
couple
story.
games.
Legacies
Y'all know
on the
that
line,
one-
the
that
and
one
only
Jimmy Butler
NBA
meme.
bubble. And in a test of heart, who wants it most?
I got this girl and she wants me to duke her. I told her I'll come scoop her around 8, she said.
Lakers shut out the series
Jimmy
up 2-0.
Butler is a
The
Hall
Heat
of
just have no
Famer,
answer
man.
for AD. Currently averaging 33 on
We never
LeBron, damn
forget
near a
about
triple-double.
this.
And then you got to deal with f***ing Rondo and Caruso. Bam hurt his shoulder. Goran Dragic was out. It was looking like now or never for the Heat, and most
Really?
likely never.
Is
Butler
that Myers
drives,
Leonard?
spins, goes right to the rim, and gets it a fall 3 as we approach the midway point here in the second. Mid-range jumper from Butler. 15 points,
They
4
already got
assists
the
from
2-0
Butler.
lead.
Drives, flips it up and in. Jimmy Butler and backs in. That fall-away shot is
Butler
up and
was a
good.
monster.
34 for
They go
Butler.
up 3-1.
Butler the drive, the runner, he banks it in. Oh, what a masterpiece from Jimmy Butler.
40, 11, and 13, and not a single 3 taken. Heat are finally able to steal a game, but the Lakers take it right
Yeah.
back in game 4 to
Yeah,
go up
man.
3-1. Now with only 1 win away from it all. Pull up in the Kobe jerseys. They like,
This
it's
is
time
just
to end
like
this shit.
prime Flat Reacts Cash Nasty days, dog. These are low key good times. I need to start like I gotta stop underrating 2020. 2020 overall bad year, but it's got crazy nostalgia. It's just like the most odd year, odd feeling thinking back to these days.
Clock winding down. Butler gets in the paint. That mid-range jumper is good. Butler defended well, but overcomes Markieff Morris. Gets it back to Butler. Quick jumper, Jimmy Butler, and he knocks it down. Clock and game clock. Butler inside. Beautiful
They've been
pass to
running this- they was
Adebayo.
running
That's
this
the
shit
10th
back for so
assist for
long.
Jimmy Butler. Falling away. Got it again.
Then just add
Jimmy
some
Butler
random
puts
G
the
League
Heat
nigga
back
like
up by
Gabe
1. Akers
Vincent.
at each other. Butler drives,
Off the bench.
and he's fouled. Looks like they will.
Max Strus off the bench.
Butler,
out of the
clutch
G
free
League. I
throw.
don't
James
know where
goes
he
the
came
other
from
way.
either.
Drives down the lane. Back out to Green.
Originally it was
Green
Duncan
for
Robinson.
3.
I was like, that's
Off
kind
the
of cool.
mark, no good.
That's the first time they did it.
Markieff Morris has it. Throws it inside.
And just like that, we are headed to a game 6. Lost in the black
He really
Mamba
drew this
jersey.
out.
On a shot, somebody
Shit over.
definitely yelled out Kobe on. But once game 6 came around, it was
I
no
forgot
more
about that
game.
Danny
Lakers
Green
smothered
shot.
Jimmy Butler, bro. He not on shit. Rondo is playing some of his best basketball ever. And
Oh my
LeBron
God, I
and
forgot
AD
about
doing
Rondo.
LeBron and AD shit, controlling the game and going home with
Caruso.
the dub. And there you have it. They're your champions.
Mickey Ring. Mickey Ring.
M-I-C-K-E-Y, we don't got those on my team. Don't got those on my
Trey
team.
rapping.
We got gunners fucking me. All these drugs up in my body, feel my kidney through my spleen. Your hoe up on my body, lay me down like this shit surgery. This shit surgery. Why you
Is this
urging
actually
me?
him?
Like, why you urging me? You ain't heard of me, I'm Trey 3 time nigga 3rd degree. Swag, niggas steal my swag, shit look just like burgundy. But really courtesy.
That's tough. Okay. Shout out Trey with the 3 Ys. This was hard, bro. Keep making these lore videos, dog. This was a nice little trip down memory lane. It's been a while since I thought about this. Like all of these repressed memories coming back. Some of them good, a lot of them bad. A lot of them bad, I won't lie. Thinking about Utah back in these days, man. They're literally the reason these memories are repressed in the first place. But great video. Great video. Shout out to him. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.